Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host Bardic Knowledge, and I just discovered a new feature of the SNES Classic. It lets me rewind to before I did my little save thing, and then it'll pause right where it started, and if I just hit start, it continues. Now, as you can see, I've moved rooms. Same house, but this time, this is the permanent setup for this system that I'm recording on. I may want to actually move the microphone to a different platform so it doesn't pick up every little sound that I make. Anyways, let's continue on with Chrono Trigger. Because this is what happened to us. We're in suspended animation in the Mammon Room. And I forgot once again, I should be watching this screen instead of showing you my chin to watch the big screen. So if I really wanted, I could probably sit on the couch, but then I'm smaller and far away. Idiots. What will you do, Shala?
Let us rescue them.
I think it's useless. Besides, if they escape, you'll be in trouble.
Don't worry about me. They just might be able to rescue the gurus.
Shala is probably everyone's favorite character. Well, not absolute favorite, but everybody likes Shala, at least.
Are you alright? Quickly, escape from the palace. And if you can, please rescue Melchior. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for opposing the Queen. Please, you have to help him.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. Your meddling tires me. You'll just have to disappear.
You mustn't.
Stop. Okay, I'll spare them. But in return, you will cooperate, Shala. Now, show me how you came here. So you came in through here. Now, Shala, after I throw them in, I want you to seal the portal shut.
No, you can't make me.
Obey me. Their lives are at stake. I've actually given him a different voice than I did before, I think.
I know all right.
And this is one of the only times that going back through a gate doesn't take you, to the end of time, but rather back to the other end of the gate.
Please forgive me.
And Shala is also the only character we've seen. No, wait, I just realized. The Prophet is the one who opened the gate. We didn't use the gate key. The Prophet opened the gate, Shala sealed it, so they have similar control over the time gates, which is interesting. Prophet could have just done away with us.
They take energy from Lavos. Lavos not get weak?
The crest on those sealed doors. We've seen it elsewhere, haven't we? Why, yes, we have. In the future! No, wait. In the world of tomorrow! I don't know if that's the Futurama guy's sound, but I tried. It's interesting that they picked the sewer access, not sewer access. I forget what the name of that particular dome is, but a place that we haven't been yet. We may yet find our way back to that era. Let's get cracking, Chrono. Now, I'm actually going to be doing a bunch of side questy type stuff here. Because, now that the pendant is charged with mammon energy, we can do some temporal manipulations of sorts. So first we have to fly back to the Mystic Mountains. And run our way through here. This time avoiding the fights just because we'll just completely wreck all of them. I can talk. Oh geez, we're still at one from the... Good thing you tagged Ayla, who has like a sip... Okay. Can I don't know how to run. Okay. Use it now, use it now, use it now. Okay, good. I didn't even realize we were all still at one from the fight against the golem. I actually don't know if that fight against the golem counted as a victory, since we were kind of... We did die to its final technique, but we still killed it. So, I'm gonna just do this for now. We can survive another fight if we get into one. There's less dinosaurs on that route. It doesn't have the two Kilwala or the two, those guys I just killed that were, like, sitting right up next to each other. That's something I never noticed before, I think. But okay, now that I'm here at the end of time, hop in here, heal up. Okay, so first step, not Medina. We want... Nope, not the Mystic Mountains. Not Lean Square. We want Truce Canyon, if I remember right. This one just leads back to Protodome, yes. We want to go there later. Because to do the thing I'm thinking of, we first have to go to 600 and do a bunch of stuff all over the place. Oh, there's that. So we're hunting for the mysterious black chests that I showed off in a previous episode, that were sealed with a mysterious power, which is something that should sound familiar. I'm not even going to bother using techs. We so outclass these things, it's ridiculous. I think that right there proves that we did not technically win against the golem. Because we would have learned Flame Kick if we had. Okay, so... Don't know if there's one in here, but always a good idea to check. Yep, there's one. So let's open a notepad file. So there's one in Truce Inn. Because with the pendant, you can open them, but don't. In 600, you want to examine the chest and then not take the item. Because that causes it to get anchored to time. And because of how time travel in Chrono Trigger works, where you, it's that every time you change time, you create an alternate timeline. As such, the, what you wind up doing is first you're anchoring the black chests in time. So that... Oh, apparently that one you can't. Just get a speed tab out of it. Which Chrono is at max speed, so I am actually going to give that speed tab to Robo. Except I can't because he's not in the party right now. So I'll do that later. So by anchoring them in time, when you open them up again in 400 years' time, the item inside is improved. If you just go to 1000, open the chest, and then you'll get the basic item that you would get if you opened them up in 600. But if you... And then you can go to 1000, open up the chest, go back to 600, open up again. You get two of the same item. But by doing the thing I am doing here, which I'm also kind of doing poorly... Wait, I wanted to not take that chest for right now, because when I go back to the castle in 1000, I think I can open that one up for something better. That's why I haven't looted anything in the castle in 600 yet. Oh, chef and the guard captain. So, keep an eye out for a black chest. Yep, there's one. So, Guardia Castle, King's Tower. I almost want to do a save point, or a save state, to open the chest, show you what's inside it, then do all of that sort of stuff, and then just do all of this off screen between recordings. But, okay, so I better check the Queen's room, though I'm pretty sure there's not in here. Yep, just a regular chest. So I can't get the one that's in the King's Tower until a side quest is done, but I have at least activated the chest, so when I do get access to the King's Tower in 1000, I can take care of that particular issue. So then we head back through this way. Grab another shelter. Because I've been using a bit more shelters than I thought I would. I'm almost out of time on this episode already. So, I'll do a few more of these chests, which I'm not sure if there's too many more. Ooh, it's here already. And I can interact with it. I don't think I'm ready to do that, though, yet. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet at all. That's a side quest that you're supposed to do after a certain story event. In Tada's house. Nope. And last place to check, because I can't go back to Sandorino after I return. Ooh, there's two in here. So, reacting to the pendant? No. Reacting to the pendant? No. Alright. So, I believe that's everything I can have react to the pendant. Which, that was the poor mayor's house. Okay. So now, and yeah, I've got about a minute left, I will head back to 1000. That's a thing they probably could have done, is instead of all the gates that you will go through heading straight to the end of time, and you have to remember, okay, which one was the other gate? If you just walked up to the gate and got to pick end of time or other destination. That'd save a few loading screens, I suppose you could say. Alright, so I might wind up stretching this episode a little bit longer just because of this thing that I'm showing off with. But I hope you'll forgive me. I've had a few interesting ones go over the length anyway. So, hop in here. I'll have to check if those are... if black chests exist there in another time anyway. But, alright. So now I am officially overtime. But like I said, I'm going to show off the black chest, so I need to go to the inn. And there's this chest. And because I unsealed it in the past, the blue vest inside has been powered up into blue mail. And blue mail is, I believe, either 100% ice resistance or absorbs ice. So what I'm going to do now is show you the time, or the tricked out time thing that you can do, and why how time travel works in the Chrono Trigger universe is important to how this works. Because I interrupted myself before with an unnecessary sidetrack, as I started to explain, is that in Chrono Trigger, time travel creates an alternate reality every time you change something in the past. So, I'll keep going with what I say. So, in going back in time and opening the chest in the past that I just opened in the present, I am not erasing from my inventory the item I just got, because I still got it, but the present in which I got it no longer is on a different time track than the one I will be creating through this action. And it's in Chrono Cross that confirms that Chrono Trigger does the alternate universe split type of time travel, which I've created classifications for time travel with all their own labels and such. Won't get into it here, but so yeah, if I pop back in time here, open this black chest, and take the item inside, found a blue vest. And as I said, which if I go in here, the blue mail and the blue vest. So absorbs 50% of water, means I take half damage. Absorbs water. Like I say, I'm not sure if that is 100% damage reduction or if it's absorption. I think it's just the immunity effect. But anyway, like I said, I'll end the episode here, go open those other chests, and be back with you. So, till the next, live well.